What is up, guys? It is the Bluebloods here, man. Hopefully, y'all been having a great weekend, man. Make sure to go check out our amazing HBCU roundtable, man. Dr. Cavill, BJ Jones, Emery Hunt, Jamie Walker really dropped a lot of knowledge on that, man. So make sure to go check that out. Head to our website, thebluebloodspod.com, for more recruiting updates, man. But we had to make a video real quick. Three-star defensive back Bruce Mitchell, Bruce Batman Mitchell is his nickname, announced his top six. Multiple FCS programs made this talented guy's list. Stephen F. Austin, Air Force, SMU, Northern Arizona, Jackson State, and Tulsa were the six teams, with, of course, Stephen F. Austin, Northern Arizona, and Jackson State being the FCS programs I really wanted to cover, man. And this would be a huge pickup for any of these schools. And this guy is extremely talented, a three-star prospect according to Rivals, 6 foot, 185 pounds, out of Frisco, Texas, plays at Lone Star after spending his first 2 years at a different high school. But man, going back to his 2020 season, 56 total tackles, 9 pass breakups, and an interception. And this year followed it up with a first team all district selection at the defensive back spot, 57 and a half tackles, 4 interceptions, 15 pass breakups, a forced fumble, and 2 tackles for loss. He really took his game to the next level, which is something you want to see at the high school level. You want to see if these prospects can build on their sophomore, junior to senior seasons. That way, when they're entering college, they're ready to make an impact. And when you look at Mitchell, he can play safety, he can play cornerback, he can step down into a slot corner role as well. But his sophomore season, he played more of the safety spot. As you see here, he spent a lot more time at the corner spot, and you see his coverage statistics. He got tested and he responded: 4 interceptions and 15 pass breakups this season, really building upon his sophomore season. But I'm extremely excited to see where he winds up. A lot of people, of course, think SMU has a little bit of the advantage being the FBS kind of hometown favorites, but I would not count out Jackson State and Stephen F. Austin in this recruitment. On three, there's already been an RPM kind of prediction for Stephen F. Austin put in. Of course, Mitchell visited Jackson State, got to meet Travis Hunter, posted a bunch on social media about it. So I think that visit went really, really well for him. But I would imagine Stephen F. Austin and Jackson State would be one of the odds on favorites in this recruitment, right along there with SMU. Now, when you look at Northern Arizona, this is a program that I feel like is a bit up and coming. Did knock off Arizona this past year, finished 4-4 in conference record in the Big Sky, and has great facilities and has really been on the come up out there in the Big Sky Conference. But when you look at where he potentially, I would say, could play immediately, I think there's going to be a real need at some of these schools. When you look at Stephen F. Austin, Miles Hurd is coming down to the end of his career. Jatarius Evans is also a junior coming into this season at cornerback. If that's where you believe he can fit in, there's going to be an opportunity to play. Jeremiah Walker, an all conference player at cornerback, will be entering his junior season next year. Bruce Harmon's getting up there. There's some opportunities for Mitchell to see the field at Stephen F. Austin. When you look at Jackson State as well, Shiloh's going to be coming into one of his last seasons. You also look at Nugget, you look at Isaiah Bolding, both being seniors this year. They do have Tavion Beasley that they brought in last year, but I think that cornerback spot could be a need for Jackson State going into this class. They're going to want to bring in some guys, and they're going to want somebody, because of Gregory Great only having 1 year of eligibility left for Jackson State, would be a big pickup right here as well. But I think Mitchell, man, has an opportunity to really increase his ranking going into his senior season. We saw a huge jump this past season, was a first team all district selection in a very, very talented Texas high school district. And when you look at what he brings to the table, I think he does a great job in open field making plays. He's very opportunistic. And I know a lot of people like to deem it, being at the right place at the right time. But to be in the right place at the right time as a defensive back, you need to know where the ball is going to be, and you need to put yourself in a position to make opportunistic plays. Whether it's causing a fumble like we saw earlier in the highlight tape, being there for tip passes, being there for wayward throws. You always have to keep yourself in the right position to make a play. And that's something Bruce Mitchell does very, very well. He also has excellent speed, excellent pursuit, and great form as well. And he's able to get up there and go one-on-one and man-on-man coverage and go get the football if that's what you need him to do. So I think Mitchell's versatility is going to be very interesting. I think he can fit multiple roles for a team. I'm going to be interested to see what teams are pitching him as a safety or a true corner, but I think he can play either one of those roles. And if he builds upon and dominant junior season where he was a first team all district selection, I think Bruce Mitchell could be one of the top defensive backs in the state of Texas. His teammate is already a four-star, and they got one of the best defensive backfields in that district right now. So I would not be surprised. But Bruce Mitchell, there was a Rivals article already. He's looking to make a decision rather sooner rather than later. So I think Jackson State already getting him on campus already has a great leg up. Plus, you have Coach Prom as the head coach, and as we all know, if you're a defensive back, why not have the greatest defensive back of all time be your coach? And we're seeing what they're doing with Travis Hunter, Nugget, even Bolden at the cornerback spot. So I think that would be a great option. Stephen F. Austin has developed some great defensive backs. They had two preseason all conference selections in the WAC at defensive back in Miles Hurd and Jeremiah Walker. So I think both of these programs are going to be in the thick of things, and a sleeper would be Northern Arizona, man. That's a really up and coming program. Like I said, great facilities. They knocked off an FBS Power 5 team last season in impressive fashion as well. So I think any of those programs would be great. SMU is a team to watch, though, man. They do a great job of recruiting out of this area in Texas, and SMU is a program that has been successful at that Group of Five level, been ranked, competed for conference championships, man. So all great options here for Mitchell, man. But I would really watch out for Stephen F. Austin and Jackson State in this recruitment, man. But guys, hit the like button, comment below what you think of Mitchell and what he can bring to potentially these three top FCS teams, man. I'll keep you updated on the recruitment, man. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. But until next time, guys, the Blue Bloods are out.